Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am making akara, the real taste of home, simply crispy and full of flavor. If you are interested in seeing how to make this akara, delicious akara, please stay tuned, and without any further ado, let's get cooking. All right, my Dada's team, let's get started. So here I have the beans all wash and peel. I already have a video in my channel to show you guys how to peel beans very easily with no stress. So after washing the beans and all peel, now I'm going to go ahead and add it into the blender. At this point, when you're making akara, really, to be honest with you, you don't really have to measure how many cups. It all depends how much akara you want to make. The real tip is when you blend in the akara, you want to make sure, be mindful of putting too much water to blend the beans. All right, if it's too watery, it's not going to fry well. So you want it on that thick side. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and add my oil, let it heat up a while, and after blending the akara, I'm going to go ahead and put it into a bowl. Now this is what a lot of people don't know. When you're making akara, if you want that fluffy akara that just floats, all right, now I'm going to add salt to taste. Now you want to make sure you add a little bit of salt. Now the real tip here is to use your hand mixer, or you can just continue on blending it into the blender until it really foams up. That's the key. All right, or you can use your hand mixer to mix it until it has that foamy looking, like fluffy looking, like paste. All right, so now the akara is ready. Now all we're gonna do now is to go ahead and test the oil. I use a skewer and just dip a little bit of the akara and see if my oil is ready. As you can see, it's bubbling. That means my oil is heat up and it's ready to go. All right, now you're gonna take a spoon and just put how many you wanna put into the oil, and then you don't want to crowd it. All right, and make sure it's brown on one side and flip it on the other side. I'm telling you guys, making akara is so easy. It's actually more easier than making olele. All right, because you don't have to put all that palm oil, that fish, that this, that. It's plain as is, almost like making abala. But abala, when you're making abala, it's almost like making olele, but you know, no palm oil and stuff. So after frying the akara, this is how everything looks like. I'm going to go ahead and strain it and put it on a paper towel and put it on the side. I'm going to go ahead and continue on frying the akara until everything is fried. All right, until all that bowl is finished. Now if you're liking this video so far, give this video a big thumbs up and a big like, and don't forget to like, share and comment. I notice a lot of you have subscribed but you haven't turned on your post notification bell, so that means you guys are really missing out on my video. So now I'm going to go ahead and blend my onions. All right, at first I blend the onions and then I realize, you know what, I do not want to use this one that I blend because it's gonna cause a lot of water. So you're gonna see me frying a different onion which I chopped. Okay, because I realized that when I blend it, it's gonna, you know, ooze out its own water. The onions, you guys know, when you fry it, it's gonna be jumping all over the place and it's gonna take a long time for me to fry it. So I just say, you know what, I'm just gonna cut up another onion and just fry that. So you will see in the video, that's exactly what I did. I didn't use the blended onion, which is onions, scallions and scotch bonnet pepper. There you see me putting that in the hot oil. So the one that I blend in the blender, I did not use that one. I just freeze that and save it for another use. So you want to make sure you chopped as much onion and some scotch bonnet pepper. If you want to add some scallions there, you can add some scallions. I added jumbo cube, and I'm also going to add my adobo seasoning. That's much to it. Now you want to fry it on a low medium heat until it caramelizes. It will ooze out its own sweetness. I added a little bit of dash of black pepper, all right, and salt to taste. Now cook it on a low medium heat and stir fry it until you don't want to add water. No, we do not add water when making our akara sauce. Now this is gonna go in the bread to sandwich it. All right, so you want to make sure you chop some onions, scotch bonnet pepper or habanero pepper. You can also add some scallions in there like I said. All right, so now we're gonna fry that until it's brown. I did not add any tomato at all. I just fried. That's the natural color after it was brown. All right, fried on a low medium heat. It's gonna be so sweet when you fry it on a low medium heat. Yes, so after frying it, and pretty much now I'm going to go ahead and put that sauce on the bowl, and I'm going to go ahead and ready to dish it out for you guys. Like this video, share this video, put your thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe if you're new, and turn on your post notification bell. So our akara is ready. This is great with your coffee, it's great with your tea. I'm telling you guys, it's great for morning breakfast, especially this fast Ramadan month. Oh my God, I remember this so clearly in Gambia. People will just sit in the street, in the corners of the street, and just selling buro akara. Buro akara for breakfast. You can eat buro akara for lunch. You can eat buro akara anytime. Just get your tapalapa or your senfour or your, baguette bread, and just pop that thing in the oven, especially when you buy fresh tapalapa. Oh my God, or senfour, and it's so hot and crispy. That's the best. But obviously we are in the diaspora, right? So we're just gonna pop our bread, our baguette bread, into the oven and just open it up, sandwich it, and put the sauce. Some people add mayonnaise. I've never seen that. I've never tried it, but my husband did. He told me to add some mayonnaise in it. So put the sauce, put the akara, and sandwich it, and you are ready to enjoy this delicious akara with your hot tea or your hot coffee. All right, for breakfast. All right, you can also drink some arau pap on the side, and this thing will fill you up. And I hope you guys try this recipe, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. And I thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe for more home cooking and real life moment. Until next time, stay blessed, and see you in my next video. Thank you all so much for watching. Bye bye.